And we push through the trees to engage with the force of barbarian scum. Alright, so, what is happening? Just as a nice overview, we have our death wall of hoplites pushing forward, preparing to harass the enemy skirmishers, and push them backwards. And then we're going to engage with their spears. I have all of our cavalry on either flank, and we are ready to charge. Oh yes, 'tis beautiful. I shall drink my coffee to that charge. For it is early morning for me. No, not too early. It's about 7 a.m. But, alright, cool. Oh, and yes, welcome. This is episode 23 of the Massalia Campaign. Like I said, it's kind of early for me. You can probably hear it in my voice. A little sleepy still, but... Alright, what is happening? Well, yes, now we are encircling here. Charging downhill with our hoplites. Charging uphill with our hoplites. Charging side hill with our hoplites. Oh, we are doing very well. Okay, cool. And now we are rumbling around with our cavalry. Soon? No, not yet. Still pushing forward with all of our hoplites. Okay. Doing pretty well here. We've faced off with the Celtic swordsmen, who are deadly, for sure. The general is moving around here, and this hoplite, I didn't realize till a little too late, this Royal Guard hoplite's a little out of position. Very tough unit, very stout, but this is going to be tricky for us to deal with. And we're going to start getting some sling fire in the back and stuff, so now I know, alright, cool, let's move in. So we got our Thoreos Cav and our Insubrians on the flank. And then all of our archers in the back here, just kind of picking away at little targets. We're already breaking these guys. This encirclement of deadly hoplites has worked. And we're pushing on this flank, has all of our kind of random Thoreos spears, Teriski axes, Celtic mercenaries, Italic swordsmen, just the random shit, you know? Ah, and yes, the slingers flee before us. Alright, cool. So we should be able to run these troops down now, which is great. Elsewhere, alright, let's see. Yes, we caught all the skirmishers there. This Royal Hoplite is not doing very well against these swords. They got charged and are facing uphill. So we're going to need to support them soon, which we are with the Peltas. They'll start firing very shortly. And, let's see, the general has moved up here. Not really done much, though, thankfully. He is a heavy cav unit. Finally get the Peltas to fire at will. Gonna take that charge, unfortunately. But should be able to do quite a bit of damage there. Alright. So the horsemen have taken care of all the skirmishers that were not engaged in direct combat. This Levy Freeman moving down to mess with our Royal Guard, which is starting to get some more kills now. Alright, we should be able to break these slingers. Why do they have green morale? Come on, they should not be confident. There we go. Now we're starting to break them. A couple Sorcerer Lancers move through, and that's going to change things up for them. Alright, we have this giant death mob of infantry. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. Alright, we are going to start moving uphill. Their general only has 2 kills, popping off a little inspirational thing for our troops there. Peltas got to the flank here and going to start shredding these guys. We got a lot of kills, but not for long. Alright, the Royal Guard starting to turn around. Not really. He's just getting hit hard. Just overwhelmed, caught out of position. But this whole section, oh, they just shattered. Absolutely shattered. Only 2 other troops left here, which we're going to encircle them soon. And then the general pulls away and starts messing with our damn archers. The bastard. So we're going to send some troops down after him. Some mercenary veteran hoplites. Very cool looking troop. Can't quite catch him. He's going to get a decent little... Not really even a charge there, just gonna hit the back of our troops. We're moving everybody across now, though, to face off against these Levy Freemen and break them. Yes. And then all that's left here, this small little group, finally got some reinforcements there for the Royal Guard. which took a lot of damage, and the Peltis going to use up the rest of their ammunition. All those javelins flying, and we're going to charge in afterwards. And you can see it's looking pretty good for us. Pretty good indeed. Yeah, this Levy Freeman's probably going to break soon. I think we just killed the general. Yes, we did. We did. Alright, there's a victory against the rebels, and now the way is open to enemy territory. Alright, and we are victorious here. Lots of very good experience all across our troops, and yes, very nicely done. Alright, we're going to ransom those captives.
Waiting for more orders. Your next command?
Ooh, they're still alive. Interesting.
Alright,
let's go ahead and boost up, let's see. Yeah, probably weapon damage sounds pretty good for spear-armed troops.
Commander?
And then we can go ahead and move on to Cinnabon. What do we have here as an army? Pretty decent. Okay. Actually, so they have a bunch of cavalry. Chariot general. Just wondering if an ambush would be potentially good or not.
Commander.
Let's just move in and strike at these guys real quick. Cool. Let's just auto-resolve. Well done, Artemisthenes? Artemisthenes? Probably. Cool. Let's ransom.
Make haste, men.
Alright. Ooh. So we could hop into an ambush stance. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Commander.
And let's move. Oh, we could reach Cinnabon. What do you have at Cinnabon? Probably not much. 5 troops there, and then and some other garbage. So 5 actual swords. I think we can fight this, and then if they come and attack, we should be looking pretty damn strong.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Besieging
Let us end the Carnutes Confederation. Oh, really? Really? You think you have such good chances against us? Let's see how this plays out. And the enemy has sallied forth to fight us in the field, and they did put up defenses, which I accidentally ran into. Yeah. Same with the Caltrops. Got a few Insubrians killed. They do have a lot of slingers, which is sort of pesky, and they have a bunch of javelins on their Celtic swords. A lot of Gallic warriors, so I'm pretty confident we'll be able to win this, but we're going to take some casualties, as we are right now. This veteran hoplite's getting shredded by javelins. Oof. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. Stop. Stop throwing your javelins, please. Alright. We're going to have to run through these defenses, which sucks, but... Oh god, the peasantry! Yes, let's catch these bastards. Vengeance for those javelins. Alright, we have engaged all across the line here. Everybody's just pouring fire down on them. Ooh. But the cavalry rumbles forward. Okay, get our Peltis and Ligurian skirmishers on the flank there. We're going to ignore these Gallic tribesmen, move in with the heavy cav, and we are going to catch the general. Oh yes. Come to us. Just slides to a stop there. Don't really know what that's about, but that's okay. Insubrians are going to make short work of them. Alright, these guys run across the spike pits. And we'll be able to chase them down with the cavalry there. We're going to go ahead and chase down the rest of those guys. Yeah, taking a good amount of damage on those javelins. Ugh, do not like that. Not much I can do about it, though. Alright, so we're going to pull to the flank. Get a little nice mini charge with the cavalry here. These guys are hurling their javelins, but we're spread out enough that I think we're okay. Man, they have such crazy range on those. Just insane. Yeah, the 2 ammunition makes it a big deal. 1 shot of javelins, not bad. 2 volleys, ugh. Alright. We're going to be able to pressure these guys now with our cav. We're about to kill the general. He's only got 24 troops left. And we're looking good. Oh, yes. Getting a healthy 70 frames per second right now, too. Ooh, yeah. Alright. We're going to keep ignoring these Celtic tribesmen. And we're going to keep on charging downhill. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Break them all. Break their will. And we're outflanking at this point, getting some nice javelin tosses. These peltists are going to start hurling their jabs in too. And yeah, we've killed the general and we've broken that flank. You can see it's looking pretty good for us. We're going to just start rolling into this flank here. About to break these mercenary sword band. They have terrible morale, so that is helpful. There we are. Yeah, taking some good damage though. Oh, yeah, lost 100 on those veteran hoplites. So they are putting up a fight, that is for sure. Pull these guys out soon. Get a nice charge again. Alright, we've broken the center too now. We'll be able to split both these veteran hoplites. I don't really know what our general's doing here. Sort of caught up awkwardly. But nice little quick charge here with the Sarissa Lancer Cav. And there comes the general again. Oh yes, very good indeed. Okay. Our Beltis, in the meantime, have attacked the Gallic tribesmen, which I think they probably stack up pretty decently. Good armor, and those swords are no joke here. Yeah, we are racking up the kills against them. Really should get more Beltis in this army. There's a ton in the other army, so. These guys are charging in, already at shaken army losses, morale. I'm gonna go ahead and turn, get an attack order on them. They get a few kills on the charge here, but we're gonna start bringing them down. And that'll be the last troops who are still on the field. And with that, it is a crushing victory. Lo and behold, we are victorious. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna straight up conquer Gaul. I think that sounds like a fun way to do it. And death to ye.
We hunger for
Alright, Athenodoros has ranked up.
Commander.
Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and melee defense. Yeah, increased missile attack range. That sounds good. And then let's go for just a melee attack. Yeah, melee stuff. Though honestly, some cultural conversion would be good. Yeah, just because there's going to be a lot of cultural issues here. Alright, so we've taken Cinnabon. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see here. We could convert, take 6 turns, and I think that's probably a good idea. Let's do that. Let's drop this. Let's see, this gets us 4 food. Public order and squalor, though, not good. Let's go ahead and dismantle that. We'll leave this up for now.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, because we can grab all sorts of interesting stuff. Alright, nothing too crazy. That's okay. Alright, and we're getting some replenishment, which is great.
Ready
I'm gonna
for
keep
battle.
hanging out here. And yeah, they'll be able to move in and they'll strike at us, but honestly, I think that's okay. Any mercenaries we can get? Nothing that good. Alright, yep, I think we should be fine. We have enough cavalry that we can charge the crud out of those guys. Alright, so Bibract, not super happy. That's okay. Oh, one day we can tax them. Okay, so Nemosos, they're still our client. Alright, these guys are taking lots of attrition, and they're going to take a hell of a lot more. So they'll be wiped out soon. Then we just got to keep moving against the Nervii. So we have a whole other force, which we could probably use to move and take Limonum. Unless Burdigala wants to do that. Or sorry, the Vivisci. We'll see. Okay, so what else is happening? Well, we have our army up here, right, in Vesontio. There is the Treveri Confederation here, and then there's also some Nervii coming in. So
Ready for orders.
these guys are not very happy anyways. Well, we could just boost that up. Lowers our food, but gets us better garrison and stuff. How much better? Let's see. So that's the current garrison, and this is the next one. Okay, some better hoplites, some more archers and stuff. But at least with this whole army, we should be pretty good. Oh, crossbows on the walls. Oh yeah. Man, there's a lot of stuff we could build right now. Just don't think I quite have... I think I'm probably better off building up some of these new territories first. Alright, but Bract, we could get you the big barracks there. Or boost you up. Get some interesting units? We can. Okay, very cool. Either way, we can get them. Okay. Yeah, I guess, probably more likely to be attacked over... Well, anywhere, really. Probably here, though. Let's go for the upgraded settlement there. Alright, so, all of our armies are accounted for. We got some stuff coming in next turn for buildings. Everything's looking pretty solid. We got our tough little force there. We got the stupid pirates raiding us that I can't really do anything about right now. So that's alright, I guess. Okay, logistics. So we got that, which is great. So now we have Empire maintenance lower everywhere, which is very useful. This stuff's going to take a long time to get to, so we may wait on that. It would be nice to be able to boost these up a little more. But they do a lot of negative, which is unfortunate. Yeah. +8 sanitation, all regions. Ooh. That's good to get. Alright. Elsewhere, we could increase our food, which would be nice, just to get more food. Okay. Wealth from all commerce, all regions. Yeah, let's go for that. I think we're okay on this front. Let's see. Minus enemy holdout, double for ports. I'm not that concerned about that yet. Would be nice to get some more ammunition. That is true. Recruitment costs and stuff. That gets replenishment rate. Oh, that's going to be really nice. Too many decisions, folks. Let's go a little more wealth first, though. I think militarily we're looking pretty good. So, okay. And we'll build some more stuff eventually. You guys are happy. Oh, everything's getting built next turn. Alright. Can we recruit any more agents? Just out of curiosity? No, but we're probably pretty darn close to increasing our... No, not quite. Okay. Very good. Alright, let's end the turn. Oh, we have a... Yes! Yes! Hipparchos! Let's improve public order when deployed. That sounds good. Keep hanging out. Keep making them happy. Yes, they come for us. The Gothic garrison, okay. But I think we should be alright. The only thing is their army's coming from that way, so we'll have to be wary of where they're going to be coming in. But we should be looking pretty good. A little quick save here, and let us fight it out. One thing I forgot about chariots. They can do this. They can just absolutely run over all the barricades. Totally forgot they could do that. They took a bunch of damage running through the spike traps, but man, that was annoying. Alright, so their heavy cavalry coming in first. We're going to move in with our own cav, try and pin them in. Do a good amount of damage. On this flank, there's the original attacking army, and then all the reinforcements coming in over here. All the scary stuff. Okay. So, they have pretty much broken through at certain sections as well. So we're moving in with the Massalian hoplites. And our other hoplites are going to start supporting and attacking the hired scout riders who have gotten a bunch of kills already. Which I'm not thrilled about. I don't really understand how they got 22 kills. It's pretty ridiculous. Alright, but at least we have broken the general, so I'm going to send a few troops after them, and then the rest of the cavalry is going to go ahead and attack there. They were able to sneak around the side here, I didn't realize, and they came in and attacked our local bowmen, which is not good, because we need those guys. We need their flaming arrows. Alright, the Insubrians here at least getting some good shots in. I was microing elsewhere though, so I didn't notice the bowmen were under attack. Alright, so now we have plugged up the gap here, and the enemy swordsmen have engaged with us, as well as their heavy skirmishers. This is going to be a tough fight for us on this flank here. We're going to need to get some heavy cavalry in to start doing some damage. Yeah, we're losing that bow unit, but they are at least losing their cavalry. And they don't have too much left. Alright. So I peel the heavy cavalry off, and then we're going to continue to chase the general till he is dead. I really want that morale shock if we can get it. Alright. They just have a lot of heavy troops, though. The DEI was more competent. They probably would win. Easily. That's the thing. Because they have such great troops, you know, it's a close run thing, and we're either gonna win barely or we're gonna lose barely. Man, if I could control this army, That's the only thing. That's the only unfortunate thing about DEI, you know? It really is too bad, but that's okay. They can only do so much. Alright. I guess letting them have such a powerful army, you know, makes sense. It'll work. Okay, sweet. So, we have taken out 2 of the cav units, 1 Gallic cav left. We have formed up, ready to plug the gap here with our veteran hoplites. And we have some more troops on this flank here. Bring the Tariski axes just to help hold out here. Alright, so the hired scout riders hopefully going to be dealt with shortly. We have our hoplites all plugged up here. And then we're going to need to get some troops around the flank to start charging. But unfortunately they are playing smart here. They're putting some heavy swords in the back here. So let's see. Okay, elite swordsmen are a little better than late professional warriors. Good to know. Yeah, because we can't quite risk getting all of our cavalry in there. Alright, this cav unit needs to break, though. We have a lot of hard, scary troops approaching. And out here, we're just chasing the general. I should have sent the Insubrians after him, but wanted to use their javelins against the cavalry, so. Alright, so finally killed them, and we need to get our troops out of there and get ready to receive the peasants. Move out with the Sarissa Lancers. But I decide, you know, I kind of want some troops around the flank there. So I start sending some troops over there. I'm eventually going to bring the Royal Guard back around, though. Just to support our line, because we are starting to lose a little bit. These hoplites were pretty banged up, and now they're facing off against some heavy swords. So, alright, we're going to line up our Sarissa Lancers here and get ready for some charges. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just see what happens when we charge headlong into these professional warriors. Hopefully it's pretty decent. Let's see. We got, got about... We're going to end up getting about 20 kills on that charge. Lost about 5. Alright, we're going to pull out, and then hopefully that'll encourage them to engage. Sometimes that does that. So then we can start rear charging them. Alright, all their troops moving in. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about these heavy skirmishers. They're just going to use all of their ammunition, which really sucks. But I can't charge stuff in right now. They're just going to get hammered by all these other troops and their javelins. So we're just going to have to let them do that. I don't know if we actually ended up killing the general. I think he escaped. So that was unfortunate. But at least he's routed. So, you know. Yeah, your general's a coward, you hear me? Alright. So, yes, see, they're debating on moving in. And finally they take the bait and charge forward to engage, leaving us a great little group here to attack with our Sarissa Lancers. Oh yes. Here they come. Don't look behind you. I swear, there's nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing coming in. Nothing coming in. Ooh, just brutal. And there's a good charge. There, we're going to get some good kills here. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, at this point, we are just funneling these troops into our hoplites here, which we'll hopefully be able to hold for a while. And, yeah, we're just going to prepare some good rear charges. So, this is a long siege battle, so I will catch up with you and we'll see what happens. Over here, I'm just going to be continuing to rear charge and rear charge and recharge against these guys. And finally, some good old-fashioned rear charges that will start to break these heavy troops. We've rear charged them, I don't even know how many times, but finally we are able to break this flank. Coupled with the fire arrows from that last remaining little archer here. Just a couple flaming arrows, literally like 6. But that is enough to break the elite spears as well as the Nervii elite swords. So finally we've broken this flank, freeing up our heavy cavalry. We'll be able to move all of our infantry off to this side as well. The Tariski axes just shattered. They got hit real hard by these elite swords. It's just no match. No match there. So we send in the peasants, and I'm like, oh god. I'm trying to move these hoplites over to this flank as fast as possible. So I'm just sending what troops I can in, sending in this Greek cav unit just to hopefully hold them up in time for us to get our hoplites over. Because as soon as they come around the flank here, we are dead. Very scared right now. Over on this flank, we catch some veteran warriors alone, and they chased us off a little bit, so I'm like, screw it, let's just start charging them with heavy cavalry. I have our skirmishers on this flank. I haven't used any ammunition yet. And, yep, all their troops moving in. We've gotten some good kills on some of them. Yeah, 85 on these elite swords. This peasant unit, holding out. Holding out. It's pretty good. I don't think they're going to get any kills, right? Nah, no way. But it looks like we are just in time. The Greek cav is actually doing pretty decently. They're not getting any kills, but they're holding out. And finally we can get our Royal Guard hoplites and all our other hoplites engaged. And we should be looking pretty strong at that point on this flank. So, alright, we're gonna need everybody. Okay, elsewhere I need to send some troops over to start chasing down these elite warriors. Alright, we've continued the rear charges. The veteran warriors have gotten a decent amount of kills so far in our heavy cav. And then moving the Sarissa Lancers to this flank. Alright, so finally we're able to stop the bleeding on this side and hold out. Meanwhile, our veteran hoplites have been performing great. 94 kills on this unit here. 85, 19. I mean, like, yeah, the stats on them, it's pretty great. They are really pretty great. Alright. And I decide, well, looks like it's time. Time to start hitting them on the flanks here. So we should be able to get some good kills. We're at 75, 136. Start racking them up. And then over here, finally we started to break them, but they got a bunch of kills on the Insubrians, which is unfortunate, but finally they shatter. At least we took out one of their troops, only getting about 30 kills. Alright, now moving in with the skirmishers. And gonna prepare their volleys. And then we have our cavalry kind of waiting, just recovering a little bit. Our veteran Volcade riders here too. Ready to do their best.
Understood.
Alright. We're gonna start just throwing right into the blob. Right into the blob. At one point I do change targets to a little closer, which maybe affects their kills, but I think in the end we'll do kind of more damage, because I do want to like wither down both sections, because this is the first section we're going to be charging into, so I don't really know if that's how it works. I think there's sort of an HP system still, right? But we are getting some good kills though, that is for certain. Yeah, about 25, 26, 27, 30. Oh yeah, we're racking them up. We're racking them up. You can see it's having a pretty sizable effect. All the bloodied troops here. Oh yeah. Oh, pin cushions. Honestly, I should just really get more peltists for defenses. They are very, very solid for defending. Alright, so they used up all their ammunition, getting a good amount of kills for sure. And then now I'm going to bring them back around and going to have them start supporting the infantry engagement. So, we're holding out here. We're holding out over here as well. And now we're getting some rear charges. So, you know the name of the game. It is going to be rear charge, rear charge, rear charge. Fire arrows where we can. And we're already starting to break some troops, which is great. I mean, granted, it's the mercenary hunters, but hey, that all adds up to army losses. So that is big. 107 kills, 111 kills. Ooh, yeah, we're looking good. Down to 29 men, still fighting hard. Oh, you beautiful bastards, you. Not actually in combat right now, it seems. All right, so we're gonna continue to hammer and anvil our way in here, and I will catch up with you. A little later on in the fight here, starting to look okay. They still have a lot of elite swords left, and some Gallic swords, who are pretty good. Damn. Pretty good attack stats, at least. We took out their Belgae bodyguard unit, which I believe had a general in it as well. They sort of chased us off, our cavalry off, and then we just pincered. And right here is where he died. So that was pretty good. Let's see, they have some heavy skirmishers. Some of these troops, we're going to go ahead and run them down, just to make sure they don't come back. And yeah, at this point, we still have a lot of infantry to deal with. There's still some tough stuff on this flank too, veteran warriors and elite swords. A bunch of elite swords all right here, who are just a pain in the butt. where I got 130, 120 kills on these hoplites. These hoplites have been absolutely great, which is what we needed them to be. And then our heavy cav here, the Insubrians, doing very well. The general done very well. Still alive too, which is good. Gotten a bunch of kills on the other heavy cav units, though our service alliancers, like we have 11 in this unit, and I think we have 18 in another, or 20 or something. So 214 kills on that Insubrian, probably from chasing down a lot of routers, but anyways. Yes, we're going to continue to charge in. We're still looking decent. This Lucanian hoplite is scared, but at least he's resting. He's actually fresh now. He hasn't been in combat. Let's see how we're doing on this flank here. 18 on the Massalians. The real guard, 133 kills. That's what's up. Oh yeah, 126 on this Massalian. 180 on that Massalian. Really stout troops, but 123 kills on that elite sword. Yeah, they are scary. All right, continuing to get rear charges, continuing to have them chase after us, all very tired and exhausted, which is great for us. This elite sword needs to stop chasing now. We're gonna keep running away from them. All right, and we're just gonna keep piling in those rear charges. Keep firing in those fire arrows, and boom! That is what we needed. Oh, I wish I caught that on regular speed, but absolutely devastating that last charge. Yeah, 240, 150 kills on the general. Yes, they cheer! The men of Massalia cheer! And we're able to break that flank, except for the last elite sword unit. And then at this point, we have broken a Belgae peasant. Ooh, cool. Fire arrows here. Hopefully we'll break that late heavy spear. And then we can finally start moving our veteran hoplites around. So, this point gets a few more good rear charges just to kill these routing troops. And finally these elite swords start to waver, start to break. But they are certainly elite. Can they get a few more kills before they shatter? Our general is starting to waver. He's still alive, thankfully. But he definitely is not liking what's going on here. We're going to pull away and then get a nice little last charge into them just to make sure they are deleted. Unfortunately, the other flank is a little more difficult to charge into. It doesn't really lend itself to that too well, but we're going to do our best. They are essentially out of spears. I think it's just this last heavy spear unit, which is going to break shortly, so I'm not too worried about our cavalry. 300 kills on this Massalian Lancer. Subrian's moving in. Oh yeah, God, they're fast. Hopefully we can start breaking that flank here. And I think at this point, you know how it's gonna go. We are starting to break them all. So they have a bunch of tough troops left. but we should be able to deal with them nicely. We have all of our hoplites here who have lasted very long time. And we've taken a lot of losses, but that was sort of expected based off of what they had in their army. And in the end, we are victorious. Hail the victorious dead. Oh my goodness. This has been a violent episode. Unfortunately, I'm kind of out of time, and this has taken me like a while to record. But of course, it doesn't seem that long because it's mostly just battle synopses, but wow, we lost a lot too. That's okay. We can recover. I'm just going to go ahead and kill these captives. I want to make sure they are dead. Whew. Okay. Oh. An ambush. Okay. Well, we'll pick up with this next time, it seems. Alright, we'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, want to subscribe, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.